The US-Mexico border stretches 1,030 miles from the Pacific to Texas. About 696 miles are protected by a massive steel barrier, 29 feet high, with 4-inch gaps between posts. This isn't just a fence, it's a fortress with concrete-filled bases, steel reinforcement and black paint designed to burn climbers' hands. But in 2019, newspapers revealed the shocking truth. Smugglers had learned to slip right through it. This is that story. The border wall didn't start with Trump. It began in the 1990s under Bill Clinton, growing piece by piece over 30 years. Between 2017-2021, Trump added 458 miles of new fencing, mostly in remote areas of New Mexico and Arizona. The final design featured steel posts filled with concrete, anti-climb panels, double fences in high-traffic areas, and 2,000 stadium-style floodlights in Arizona alone. Motion sensors, cameras, drones, and buried ground sensors created a high-tech surveillance network. Trump was proud. "We need the wall. We've started building the wall. We're going to have the wall." Despite all this technology, U.S. Customs and Border Protection reports revealed a stunning reality. Between 2019 and 2022, Mexican smuggling gangs cut through the border wall 3,272 times. How? It's surprisingly simple. Smugglers use cheap power tools from hardware stores, angle grinders, and demolition saws. Working in pairs at night, they can cut through a 29-foot post in under 20 minutes. Once cut at the base, the steel beam hangs from the top, swinging open like a giant cat door. They cover themselves with blankets to hide sparks, use lookouts for border patrol, and create permanent doors they can reuse until discovered. The most active area? California's El Centro sector with 1,267 violations, followed by San Diego with 866. The government spent $2.6 million closing holes during 2019-2021. Repair crews use steel couplers as patches, often marked with breach and repair dates. Along one 25-mile stretch, investigators found 71 visible repair spots, but smugglers returned to the same poles, cutting through the softer welded seams repeatedly. It's a never-ending cycle. As soon as repairs are made, new cuts appear. Cutting isn't the only method. Climbing is actually more common. Smugglers build slim ladders from wood scraps or metal rebar that fit between the 4-inch gaps. Athletic climbers grip poles between their legs and slide down like firefighters. Even more impressive, 40 tunnels were discovered between 2017 to 2019 alone. These aren't simple holes. They're sophisticated operations with rail cart systems, ventilation and drainage, high-voltage electrical cables, elevators at entrances, hydraulic lifts. The longest tunnel, discovered in 2020, stretched 4.3 miles from Tijuana to San Diego, running 69 feet underground with a complete rail system. Another tunnel in 2022 was found in the most fortified section of the border, and one 640 feet long and 6 stories deep. Smugglers hide entrances under pool tables, electric panels, and hydraulic baths. One exit was so sophisticated that smugglers would pour concrete, paint, and lay carpet over it after each use. The rushed construction left the wall incomplete and vulnerable. When Biden took office, construction stopped abruptly, leaving gaps where crews missed engineering requirements, unfinished sections creating natural crossing points, hundreds of steel panels stacked and abandoned, deformed temporary panels welded as patches. In Texas, private landowners along the Rio Grande refused to sell, creating more gaps. The river itself, 255 miles of the border, can't have a traditional wall, though Texas tried floating barriers in 2023 before courts ordered their removal. By 2015, a new threat emerged: delivery drones. A 19-year-old was caught receiving 4 drone deliveries carrying 28 pounds of illegal substances worth $1.5 million. The drone operator in Mexico escaped. After DJI released affordable consumer drones in 2013, smugglers quickly adapted. Some experts estimate up to 1,000 drones cross weekly, but exact numbers remain classified. Stopping them is nearly impossible. Jamming drone signals would disrupt civilian communications, GPS, and emergency services. The only option is trying to catch them physically. Trump commissioned 8 prototypes in 2017, testing them for 30 days in the California desert. He boasted about hiring climbers to prove the wall was unclimbable, but the climbing community was outraged. No professional climbers were actually involved. Frustrated climbers built a 29-foot replica in Kentucky's Red River Gorge. The fastest climb, 17.29 seconds. Even an 8-year-old girl successfully scaled it, making Time magazine. Does this mean the $15 billion wall is worthless? Not entirely. When combined with surveillance technology and adequate personnel, barriers remain valuable security tools. The problem: many sections lack the planned sensors and cameras. Border agents note that while smugglers still cut through, the narrow gaps now only allow one person at a time, making large group crossings harder. The new posts also take longer to cut than previous fencing, but the fundamental truth remains: no physical barrier alone can secure a 1,030-mile border. The wall was designed as part of a system: physical barriers, surveillance technology, and rapid agent deployment working together. With Trump back in office, he plans to finish his signature project. The question isn't whether the wall works perfectly, it's whether America will invest in completing the full system or continue the cycle of expensive patches on an incomplete barrier. The smugglers have already proven their adaptability. They've gone over, under, and through the impenetrable wall. As technology evolves, so do their methods. The border wall stands as a monument to both human ingenuity and its limits, a $15 billion reminder that in the eternal game of barriers versus breaches, creativity often wins. One thing's certain: the wall that was supposed to end illegal border crossings has instead become a testament to human determination to overcome any obstacle, no matter how high, how deep, or how expensive.